Hi everyone, my name is Beryl Ondiek. I just wanted to do a short video. It's been long since I did this video, so I just decided today, let me just sit down and do it. Okay, so I advise everyone to try the webinar for RN Alpha Slice. It really helped me so much. So I graduated from nursing school on August 2nd, and I just had a short break, like 1.5 weeks or almost 2 weeks. Then I decided, you know what, I'll sit down and study for 3-4 weeks. Then I do my NCLEX. So I had UWorld. I had a 1-year subscription with UWorld. So I used to do a couple of questions, but it was so overwhelming because the rationales are really good, but it's so overwhelming. Like it takes time for you to finish 100 questions in a day. It takes time. So UWorld has about 2,000 questions or something. So I was thinking, if I do like 100 questions per day, that means I have to study for my NCLEX for a whole month or 30 days. So that is inclusive of Saturday and Sunday. But that was like too much for me. So I used to have like different modes of doing. Sometimes I just do like timed exams. Sometimes it depends with how I was feeling. But at some point it was too overwhelming. So I did like around 1,700 questions on UWorld. Yes, I didn't finish the questions. So one day I was just relaxing, like I took a break. Then I was flipping through my Facebook. Then I came across RN Alpha Slice. Then I was like, oh, let me just see what this guy is saying. So I think he convinced me. Someone spoke to us like, you have to, like, more is coming online like the next day. So I was like, let me try this person. So the next day I went online. Mo spoke for around 1.5 hours. I actually didn't have money. I was like, oh, I'm going to use my credit card. So he has 2 options. It's either you do like the self-paced or the one you go to class. But I think the timing is different with some people, because I saw if I was using the one for like 4 week, I think it's 4-week class or something like that. Yeah, I was going to be like, I'll have to postpone my exam, which I didn't want to do that. So initially I'd put my exam for the 19th of September. So after it spoke to Mo and everything, they are very efficient, very fast. I paid my first installment. I think I was sent for everything. I started reviewing everything immediately. Like, I did the things for the first week, like the assignment for the first week, like the first 2 days, like that. I finished Mo's work within 1.5 weeks. I'm serious, 1.5 weeks. It was a lot, but I had a target. So after the second week, I felt I was comfortable. I actually pushed my exam to the 13th. Then once I was done with reviewing everything until week 20, I was like, I can do it. So I said, because I think I was already overwhelmed, I was already tired, I just wanted to do it. So that the webinar is so good. He has like slides for 1 week. After the first week you do an exam, and then the second week too you do the weekend exam, the third and the fourth exam. You have 4 exams. So the first exam, so like more before he tells you, like the first exam was kind of easy, because it was, most of the things were like the ones we've already studied in class. And he said if you get more than 70%, you're okay. You have higher chances of passing, something like that. And then the second week you have to get, I think it was 56%. So the second, the third, and the fourth week you have to get at least 56%. And if you get that 56%, you have a high chance of passing. So let me show you what I did. My first exam, I hope you can see this. This was week 1. It was weekend test 1. I got 88%, but at least I wanted to get a 90%, but most of the time I miss some, I think, select all that apply questions. And then weekend 2, I got 67%, and then he will actually tell you how to calculate. Like I got, it's 75 questions. I got 25 francs. Then he'll actually show you how to calculate.